And the word Kemetic comes from the word Kemet, which is spelled Kemet, and that comes from the Kemet is the original and the indigenous name of ancient Egypt. So Kemet is what the ancient Egyptian people called that land. And Kemetic yoga is based on the ancient Egyptian lineage of yoga. So a lot of people are not aware that the ancient Egyptian people have practiced what we know as yoga today. And if we look closely at the hieroglyphs, if we read closely into some of the spiritual texts from ancient Egypt, in terms of talking about the benefit of the breath, being connected to your third eye, being connected to the energy channels in your body that we know as chakras today, this is something that has been something that they've been speaking about in ancient Egypt for thousands and thousands of years. And then even in terms of the movements, you can see people doing back bends and a downward dog-like position in ancient Egypt. You know, so they have hieroglyphs of all these movements. And you know, if we understand ancient Egypt and its comparison to other ancient civilization, ancient Egypt would existed long before the civilization in India started to arise. So, not saying so much that yoga came from ancient Egypt, but it was definitely practiced there much earlier and transitioned and made its way to India. I don't like to say that India stole from ancient Egypt. I don't believe so because, you know, people migrated out of Africa, and now, you know, we're going into history now of migration of people throughout the globe, and a lot of people migrated into what we know as India and maintained that practice, that spiritual practice, as well as the physical practice, and later on it evolved into what we know as yoga.